Yo, what is going on, YouTube fam, Instagram fam? I'm gonna be looking today at two major pairs, which the first one will be GPUD and GPNTD. GPUD, I'm gonna be looking to get in for potential buy opportunities. And as you guys can see, GPUD, I already got in for some short opportunities. So let me just go ahead and explain this real quick. But before I go ahead and get started, I do want to mention, if you guys want to be part of my live trading sessions and join my Pittsburgh Club students inside my live sessions, go ahead and click the link in bio or the link in the description, and I'll see you guys in my next trading live session. So let's go ahead and get started. So here on GPAUD, the reason I got in for a short, if we take a look at the daily time frame here. So on the daily time frame, I had mentioned in a prior video before on my YouTube channel as well that I was going to be waiting for market to clear out my buy sell liquidity that we had in this area, which is the equal highs, right? So every time that we clear out buy sell liquidity, equal highs or old highs or even old lows or equal lows, we are going to be looking for retracements to fill in imbalance areas and to come and tap into our conventional price candles, right? So therefore here on GP and AUD, all I'm waiting for is for market to come and retrace and fill in all my imbalance area that we have right here. As mentioned before, imbalance areas direct like what empty gaps in the market, right? Empty gaps that need to be filled in. That's where imbalance areas are. In this case, imbalance area, we have a strong push to the upside, which is where the banks start getting for buy opportunities. So right here in this area, we see movement for the upside, which is where markets are getting for buys, which is the institutional banks that are getting for those buy opportunities. Creating in this area our distribution. So we create distribution every time that we clear out old highs. When we create distribution, that's going to be creating us our buy side liquidity and our sell side liquidity that we have right here. So you guys can see, currently right now in market on the daily time frame, we came down to clear out this sell side liquidity in that area. And once we clear out sell side liquidity, market's going to tend to keep on pushing lower to test our conventional price candle that we have right here. Since we have that conventional price candle, that's an area that we'll be having our take profit, which is also an area that we'll be looking to get in for buying opportunities after we see market testing that zone, because overall, GPAUD is a super bullish market because we need to still come and clear out the equal highs that we have up here, which is an empty imbalance that we left behind as well. So we have this imbalance right here on our daily time frame that has to be filled in. Market before, we only came and filled in 50%, which created our false formation of our false head and shoulder right here, clearing out liquidity from our false formation in this area and create this big push to the downside. Therefore, market is now looking to go higher to clear out that buy sell liquidity that we left from retail traders. Right now, we have a lot of retail traders accumulating their stops inside this area and stop losses inside this area where we have this buy sell liquidity. So therefore, we look to, if we go to lower time frames, we can start looking for selling opportunities. On top of that, on this daily time frame, we can see how market respected this conventional price candle, this last bullish conventional price candle, tested in this area to start dropping. And currently right now, respecting its most recent conventional price candle that we have right here. So we come to the 4-hour time frame. Here on the 4-hour time frame, we can start adding our Fib retracement. So we start adding our Fib retracement on our 4-hour time frame from our high to our low, which is where we also have more sell liquidity inside this 4-hour time frame, which is all this right here that has to be wiped out, which is that sell liquidity. And we start marking our Fib. Let's see. From start of the impulse to another impulse, which is right in this area. We can see how we came perfectly and tapped into that 79 Fib level, which also came and filled in our 4-hour imbalance that we have inside this area, which is this 4-hour imbalance right there. And we also came and tested into our 4-hour conventional price candle inside that area. So right here we have that conventional price candle that has been tested. And that's why we see this rejection going on, which we had that actual sniper entry right there. You guys can see on the 1-hour time frame, we're already running up in profits. Currently at this moment as we speak, we're up in profits at 20 pips with 0 drawdown. So currently right now we have 0 drawdown on GA. We got it from that sale because we came and tested that conventional price candle, which was our 1-hour conventional price candle, and fill in our imbalance area that we had right here. So what I'm expecting for market to do right now is to just keep on pushing lower on GPNTD to fully clear out my sell side liquidity here and clear out sell side liquidity on the 1-hour, which is where we have right at that opening of our conventional price candle. So the opening of our conventional price candle is all the sell side liquidity that we have in the market prior, right? So in the market prior, we never came and cleared the sell side liquidity. What we did do is the market clear out the buy side liquidity. So liquidity is always going to react like magnets in the market, right? So every time that we clear out either buy for liquidity, market will push higher to do what? To finance the commission price candle and then drop to clear out its sell side liquidity and then finance the other commission price candle to get in for buy opportunities, which is the 1 hour commission price candle here, which is where I'll be waiting for market to get in for buy opportunities in that area, because it also has to come and fill in this 1 hour imbalance area, which is this empty gap that we left behind, empty price. So that price has to be filled in no matter what, because markets always going to tend to do that before banks are getting in for buy opportunities. So first, the bank's going to be looking to do what? Clear out all the stop losses that we have from retail traders that have been accumulated in those areas that got from people who got in for buy opportunities here and people who got in for buys over here and the sales of liquidity. So right here, the sales of liquidity and the sales of liquidity from this area that has to be wiped out at the moment is where we have all those stop losses accumulated from those buyers that we had in the market from retail traders. So that is why one of the reasons I am for that sale, because we still need to come and retrace. So currently what we're doing is catching that retracement to the downside for the time frame, which is total amount of 302 pips. Our first take profit, we do have in that sales of liquidity, which is at 105 pips. Our second take profit, we have on the 1 hour sales of liquidity at 203 pips. And our last take profit, we have in the commission price candle that we have in the 1 hour down here at 300 pips. So GPUD, pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple explanation that we have on here. Just waiting for that daily retracement to happen, filling in our daily imbalance and clearing out our sales liquidities that we have in the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame to be tested, and then start getting it for buy opportunities after that. So that's what I'm getting for sales. That's why I got it for sales, and all my Pit Profit Club students actually got in on that sale with me. Actually, like it was like literally 5 minutes ago that we got in for that sale, and instant profits with no drawdown. And we come into GPNCD. Or GPNCD, I'm also going to be looking to get in for buy opportunities. Currently, right now, we see market drop. Pretty simple explanatory as well. If we look at the daily time frame here, we can see how market had cleared out buy side liquidity, which was the equal highs that we left behind right here. So what I just mentioned right now, every time that we clear equal highs or old highs, market is going to tend to retrace, so we could come in down and test into our commission our past candle and fill out empty imbalance that we left behind, which in this case we have this daily imbalance that we have right here. There's two bullish candles that was our imbalance from our 4 hour and 1 hour time frame that I'm waiting for market to be respected. Currently at this moment, we're currently about to test on the opening of the daily commission price candle. Now you might ask yourself, Andre, why are you not getting in right away on that commission price candle opening? Because there's the market breakdown of a commission price candle. So every time you break a candle down, it comes into a lower time frames. So we come into the forward time frame of that daily commission price candle. We can see down the forward time frame, we still have sell side liquidity in this area. It has to be cleared out. You might not be able to see it as good on the forward time frame, but if you come to the 1 hour, you can see it more clear now. So here in the 1 hour time frame, we can see the sell side liquidity and the buy side liquidity that has just been cleared out right now. And that's why we start seeing the retracement coming down to do what? To come and clear out the sell side liquidity that we have in this area. And after we clear that sell side liquidity, we're going to be waiting for market to fill in its imbalance area that we left behind right here. And my entry price is going to be based on my 15-minute commission price candle that we have inside that imbalance area, which is right on this area right here, which is the opening of our 15-minute commission price candle. So that right there is what I'm going to be getting for buy limits. So by the time you guys see this video, I think you guys should be able to find those buy limits areas and place those buy limits for GPNCD, which in this case, I'm only going to be risking a total amount of 30 pips to have an overall gain of 513 pips, which would be testing into my weekly accumulation of price candle that I have right here. So we still have this weekly imbalance has to be filled in, and this weekly commission price candle that has to be tapped. So overall, GPNCD should continue being super bullish, a bullish market, because we need to clear out that, come and tap into this commission price candle and clear out the buy side liquidity that we have in the weekly time frame right there. So therefore, for GPNCD, I'm gonna be looking for buy opportunities. So you guys do want to be jumping on this buy. Here is our entry price, our overall take profit, and our stop loss. So we'll be risking 30 pips to get an overall of 513 pips for our second take profit. My first take profit, I do currently have it on the current highest that we have formed right now, which I believe that's an amount of like 100 pips. Yeah, that's an amount of 133 pips for our first take profit. And the second take profit is going to be a swing trade to be for a total amount of 513 pips. Therefore, at the moment, today, there's not many going on in the market, so I'm only going to be looking at these two pairs. Other than that, I don't have any other pairs to be looking at for tonight. But at the moment, we're currently running super major profits on GPNCD. As you guys can see, sniper entry on GN and GPNCD. We're just waiting for that buy limit to be activated. With that being said, that's all I'm be looking for tonight. And please, if you guys did like that, do like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and comment below if you have any questions in general or any other type of things that you guys want me to go over with in a different video. And I'll be more than happy to answer your guys' comments as well. So with that being said, everybody have a great day and happy trading to you.